Is the Disney Plus app worth investing in? We'll find out right now. What is up, D3 fam? Welcome to this episode of D3. In this episode, I'm going to give you my review of the new Disney Plus app. First, as usual, I would like to thank you all for your continued support of this channel. Remember, if you like what you see, go ahead and click that subscribe button below and become a member of the D3 family. Alright everyone, let's get right to it. Let's cut through the chase right now. Let's talk about what everybody's been talking about in the last couple of weeks, the anticipated release of the new Disney Plus app. If you guys are not familiar, Disney just released a streaming service called Disney Plus. Pretty much, it's the rival to Netflix. Now everybody knows about Netflix. It's a streaming movie service that's been around for years. Now, you know, Netflix have their own shows like Stranger Things is their most popular show right now. But Disney countered and began their own streaming service called Disney Plus, which includes everything from Disney from 1928 all the way up to this current year, 2019. It includes the Big Fat Five, you know, the categories that Disney have, you know, the Disney movies, you have Marvel, you have Star Wars, you have Pixar, and of course you have the National Geographic brand right there, which is pretty amazing in itself. Anyway, it's really good. I think it's really cool, you know, good competition for everybody, more options for everybody to have. But it's really good for us Disney fans, you know, with the addition of The Simpsons that Disney just acquired. But in this episode, I'm gonna give you guys a brief review of what I think how the Disney app is. Alright everyone, first we're gonna talk about the library that the Disney Plus app has. Pretty much the Disney Plus app has over, I believe, 600 shows and movies, which is a pretty good collection to start off with. Like I said before in my intro, you know, it has everything under the sun, pretty much, you know, from 1928, the first Mickey Mouse cartoon with Steamboat Willie, all the way up to the latest Marvel movie cartoon and things like that. So pretty much what's cool about this library is they have things broken up into categories. Say for all you Star Wars fans, they have like split the movies up into like different sagas. You know, they have the Skywalker saga in certain movies like that. And you also have the Vader saga, which is pretty cool. I like how they broke it up. And for you Marvel fans out there, they broke the movies up into different, you know, phases, like phase 1, 2, and 3, which is pretty amazing. So you get caught up with everything like that. Then, you know, they have the shows. Like I said before, my favorite show of all time is Simpsons. You know, they have The Simpsons on there, I think almost all 300 episodes. We're going to talk about that in a second. There's some episodes they have missing. And, you know, the throwback shows. You know, old school 90s shows, you know, we grew up on, you know, Boy Meets World or things like that. You know, Disney Channel shows, cartoons from back in the day, you know, like Darkwing Duck, one of my favorites. I got a kick of watching that the other night. So, really good collection for Disney fans, you know, family friendly. I believe the rating on everything on here is like PG-13 as compared to Netflix. You know, you have R-rated movies and things like that. So, pretty much this service is mostly a family-oriented service. So that right there I like about the Disney Plus. Alright everyone, next we're going to talk about the exclusive shows that the Disney Plus app have. First, you know, when I say exclusive shows, you know how Netflix have shows like, you know, Stranger Things. That's strictly on Netflix. But Disney Plus have their own variety of shows. The top 3 shows I really like right now are The Mandalorian. I also love the Imagineering Story, and I also love I really like the The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which is a pretty interesting show in itself. You know, The Mandalorian, you know, Star Wars, I love Star Wars, great show. But the Imagineering Story, pretty much, I would say it's my favorite show right now that they just released. Pretty much it talks about, you know, the history of the Disney parks and all the attractions, you know, that we all know and love and things like that. And goes back a little bit detailed, like, you know, certain things that happen that might not have caused the attraction to be developed and things like that. So it's a really, really detailed show right there. So they knocked it out of the park, I believe, with that right there with the show so far. A lot of other shows I still haven't yet to check out, but those top 3 right there, those 3 shows alone, The Mandalorian, the Imagineering Story, and The World According to Jeff Goldblum, it's worth it right there. Those 3 shows right there is worth my time to watch on Disney Plus. Alright everyone, now that you've heard all the things that I like about the Disney Plus app, let's talk about some of the cons of the Disney Plus app. Yes, there are a few cons I do not like about it so far. First, let's talk about the playback issue. I believe, yes, it was overloaded with everybody trying to get online, trying to watch the movies and like that. It was incredibly slow in some places, you know. I was watching, I think, The Mandalorian. I had to stop it a couple of times and pick it back up or restart it. Same thing with the Imagineering story. A little bit of slowness, but I believe that will work itself out over time. You know where people basically get everything under control with the streaming and things like that. So I'm not too worried about that. The next con that I had with the issue, I should say, I had with the Disney Plus app so far is the lack of episodes. Yes, you know, it's new and everything like that. I know Netflix, they upload their series all at once, their seasons all at once. You can just binge till your eyes fall out, you know, but the Disney Plus is new, you know, unfortunately, and they made the decision to release one episode a week, which kind of sucks, you know. So far, like I said, the shows are pretty good. You know, you left hanging. You had to wait a whole week for the next episode. Just know, which is kind of a downer, but I get it. You know, I get what they're trying to do. You know, to build their brand and things like that. So, hey, you know, once they get the ball rolling and more episodes are released, it'll get better. So, I'll say that con right there is going to probably be temporary too. The last con I have with it is like the lack of they removed some shows, you know, like maybe they're controversial. So I heard they removed a couple of Simpsons episodes, you know, which is, you know, hey, that's kind of not fair, you know. I would like to see all the Simpsons episodes. And, you know, of course, you know, you have some of the old school cartoons that were, you know, controversial back in the day, dealing with race and things like that. I get it, you know, I get it. That's understandable, you know, and they censored it, which is pretty good on their part, you know. So, but other than that, just a lack of material right now for the live shows. You know, I'm sure that will change as time goes along, but that's a con for me right now. Alright, D3 fam, now I want to hear from you. What do you guys like about the new Disney Plus app? Do you guys have any favorite shows you guys like? Do you have any favorite movies you like? Or on the other hand, what do you guys not like about the Disney app? You know, do you have things you do not like at all about the Disney app? With that being said, folks, this concludes this episode of D3. Thanks again for watching. As usual, feel free to leave a comment below. And also, if you haven't already done so, feel free to subscribe to this channel. And also remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also on Twitter. See you back in the parks real soon.